So you were there. What was the vibe of the Berkshire Hathaway meeting this year? I understand you've been to some of the meetings in the past as well. So maybe how does it compare to the vibe to previous meetings?
Very optimistic, very much a party. It's very much a lot of old friends getting together, even if you've never met these old friends. There's a very definite sense of community. I was going in with a little bit of trepidation this year. Let's be honest. Warren is 92, and I've thought the last few meetings he's been slowing down. I thought the last few times I've seen him on CNBC recently, he's been slowing down. Charlie is 99 and starting to look it. I was concerned, and I part of to be perfectly maudlin, part of my rationale for going was this could be the last meeting of the Warren and Charlie show, and I was pleasantly surprised. I thought they were both far sharper than they've been the last couple of years when I've been watching virtually, and of course for a couple of years when we all had to watch virtually. I thought they were sharper. I thought Charlie was especially sharp, like rapier sharp. He cut a few sacred cows there. They did slow down in the afternoon, but then again, so did everyone else in the. I can neither confirm nor deny there was a member of the Fool contingent who may have nodded off midway through the afternoon, and we had the picture. But no, I thought it was a good meeting. If you've watched any of these, you've seen any of these over the past. The questions aren't terribly new. So there's a lot of stuff that's a lot of repeats from years prior, and questions and answers. Buffett will always talk about, I think the one very common thing I think I've seen practically every time. What country does Buffett say you should bet on for capitalism? America. Buy America. I'm thinking back to was it 99 or 2000 when the article in Fortune magazine was "Buy America, I Am." So that was very popular. Buffett has also mastered the art, I think, of occasionally answering the question he wants to answer rather than the question you just asked, which I love. And so when people wanted to talk about AI, and the risk, naturally Buffett talked about the risk of nuclear, and he did compare AI. So like nuclear, some things can't be uninvented, some things can't be undone once they are known and understood. And he mentioned AI there, and then of course went on a bit of a talk about nuclear, and not in the power sense, Nick, which of course what we're interested in, but in the shall we say the weapons potential. They talk about a little bit about value investing. Charlie, I thought, was surprisingly dour about the future for value investors. They were both kind of well, value investors might have to get used to lower returns because there's so many people doing it. I think there was some allusion to AI as well. I don't have my notes in front of me here, and Fools, Nick and I will be doing a session together later today for recording. It'll probably go out to various places about more digging in deep. So I don't destroy the entire show here today talking about this, but just talking about how value investors would have to maybe accept lower returns because there's so many people, there's so much competition. That was Charlie's assertion. Warren disagreed with him somewhat, and I vehemently disagree with Charlie Munger. And I love Charlie Munger. In fact, I might like Charlie more than Warren, frankly, because he's just more my jam, very acerbic and very kind of, and so, yeah, no, I very much disagreed with that assertion. But then again, I was never lower returns than what? That would be my question. Multi-baggers in 18 months. That's difficult to do for everything, including growth or whatever. But I'm not sure I'm buying